Hey guys, this video is going to be focusing on all those online retailers where everything on their site seems just way too cheap to be true. I've always wondered how legitimate these sites are, and so I picked one that seemed pretty legitimate and I ordered a bunch of stuff. So I wanted to show you my haul and talk about how all the items worked out for me. Part of why I chose this site over some of the other similar websites was that this one has a lot of reviews with photos from actual people. It wasn't flooded with a bunch of fake positive reviews, and the photos actually do look like real life photos. So that actually really helped me pick out what I wanted to get. It helped me see what size I might need to get, and it just helped me see how the clothes actually looked on people. Great, so now we can get started on the clothes. We're going to start with the things that I was a little disappointed about. So first, I got this t-shirt. I thought the print was pretty cute, but it came printed incorrectly, and these jeans, while a size large, were still slightly too small. I didn't really feel comfortable wearing them, and so these are not something that I'm going to keep around. Next, I got this little dress kimono type thing. It was really cute in theory. A lot of the user uploaded photos were really cute. It has slits, so it's not really like a dress, but it's gathered and has a waistband. I think this is really cute, but because it's so big on me, it looks kind of like a robe instead of a dress. I do like that you can roll up the sleeves, and it definitely looks better with the sleeves up, but it still doesn't look quite right on me. It also comes with this little matching sash thing if you want to have a little more of a finished or polished look to it, but I feel like it just made it look more like a robe on me. I might be able to make some basic alterations to this to make it look better on me down the line. I do not currently have those sewing skills. This jumpsuit really spoke to me because it's black and white and has a geometric pattern, but it is a little bit big on top, and it came with the straps not attached. I tied them for the sake of this video clip, but I have to sew them in now, which is kind of a drag. But after some quick fixes, I think this jumpsuit will be super cute. I think I was most excited about getting this maxi dress. It is backless, and I think it's super pretty and it fits really well. I'm actually also surprised by the quality of this dress. I feel like it's pretty comparable to what you would get at any sort of big box walk-in store like Forever 21. My only complaint is that it's a teensy bit long, but that's not really that big of a deal. This little t-shirt dress is probably the most worn item I got in this haul. I really love this dress. It's so soft and comfortable, and I really like that the neckline is a bit more interesting than just a standard t-shirt. The only thing to note here is that it is a little bit short, so I wouldn't recommend this for somebody very tall. Next is this t-shirt that they didn't call explicitly a Deathly Hallows t-shirt on the website, but it's totally a Deathly Hallows t-shirt. I love the material on this. It's similar to the t-shirt dress, but a little bit thinner. It fits really nicely, but the sleeves are a little long. In the photo, the sleeves were rolled, so I guess I should have looked a little more closely, but I ended up getting a medium for a little bit of a baggier fit. Next, we have this crossed v-neck sweater. I really like this a lot, but the v-neck is very deep, so I like to wear a cami underneath or something. It fits really nicely, and the sleeves are actually not too long on me, which is very surprising, but the shoulders do like to lift up a little bit. The sleeves and the top are also a little short when I lift my arms, but I can get away with it because I have a shorter torso. If you are taller or have a longer torso, then this might fit you closer to a slightly cropped sweater. I was definitely nervous to be looking at things that were marked one size fits all, but I am surprised by how well this crop top fits me. It's a bit on the smaller side, so I would say it's definitely for people with a more petite build. I don't think someone with a larger chest would really like this top. There's a little bit of fraying on the sides after wearing this once, which I can reinforce by hand sewing, but it kind of sucks that I have to fix something after I wore it one time. This geometric sweatshirt I thought was really unique and pretty cool looking, and it's definitely very comfortable. Again, this is a one size fits all, and it does fit pretty small, but it is larger than the other one size items that I did get. The material is not at all what I was expecting. It's not really like a cozy sweatshirt. It's closer to like almost a neoprene fabric, but I do like that it's light and it still keeps me warm. This striped jersey sweater is a nice thin knit sweater. It fits in extra small to small, even though it's marked one size fits all. It is a little bit short in the torso, but fits me pretty well. However, after wearing this one or two times, one of the sleeves started losing its seam a bit, so I do have to, again, go back and hand sew a little bit to fix this up. I did find another wrapped front crop top. I really do love this top, and I do not see any fraying yet, which in this haul has turned out to be quite lucky. The only thing I would want to note is that the neck is a bit narrow, and it also does fit extra small to small, and again is geared more for those with a smaller chest. This black cutout t-shirt has the same neckline as the t-shirt dress that I love, and the fabric is a little bit different this time. I think the proportions look a little weird on me. The sleeves are a lot longer than I normally like, so I thought it would make a good workout shirt. I did wear this to work out once, but it had kind of a weird smell, which I will get to the whole smell issue later. I wasn't a huge fan of this red coat when it first came, but it's sort of grown on me, and I really love the color. It looks really nice and polished, it's very thick, and it has cute little tiny pockets. The only downside is they do call this a coat, but it is more like a sweater coat, and so it doesn't really protect against wind. But overall, this is a super cute coat that I've been reaching for quite a bit lately. Okay, the smell. So this gray sweater was inferior to the red coat in basically every way. First off, there are no pockets, and it smelled horrible when it got here. It felt kind of oily, and it just had this really gross smell. I can't even describe it. I washed it before wearing it for this video, and the smell was still not quite gone. I don't really love this, but it wasn't worth the cost to return, and I'll go over the whole returning part of this later. So I'm keeping it for lounging around as long as the smell continues to fade. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have to donate this. This long black coat was one of my favorite items from this haul. It's a really long coat and it has a sort of raincoat-like material. It is lined, although it's still very thin, and it has a really, really big hood with snaps to keep it up. This coat also cinches at the waist and at the bottom of the coat, and it has pretty big pockets, and the sleeves are a really good length. The one tiny complaint is the zipper isn't the best quality, and so I find that it gets stuck here and there when I'm trying to zip the jacket on and off. This coat probably wouldn't survive a huge downpour, but it does do really well with a light to medium rain. It keeps me dry on my 30-ish minute walk home. There's a weird side pocket thing going on one of the sleeves, but I don't really think about it. Finally, I got this gray suede-like jacket. I really like this. The fake shearling on the inside is all the way through the coat, which is pretty rare in my experience with cheaper coats. It is super cozy and it fits really well on me, and it has decent sized pockets. I think this coat looks really nice, and it definitely looks more expensive than what I paid for it. The only downside is I do find some hanging threads here and there, and the shearling sheds quite a bit, so I always have a lint roller with me because I'm a dog owner, so I usually can just take care of it quickly, but if you don't have pets and aren't prepared with a lint roller, you might want to think about getting one if you get a coat like this. This coat comes with a belt-like attachment on the bottom. I don't really like it, so I don't use it. Finally, I did get a few accessories. I got a pair of sunglasses, which are a little more funky than I usually wear, and I got a few necklaces, which I haven't had any problems with so far. They're super cute, and I would say they're pretty much exactly what you would get at Forever 21 or another store that sells cheap jewelry. Now, I have a lot of mixed feelings about this company and everything I got. So I think I got a lot for my money, and I felt really comfortable trying new styles like those crop tops because the low price made this such a low risk. The stuff is pretty decent quality. I would say it's similar, a little worse than Forever 21 or H&M. The sizing is really weird, and so I would recommend reading reviews and looking at customer photos before getting any of these items. Now, there are a couple things I found a little bit scummy about this site. First, I checked their return policy before I bought anything, and while they do accept returns and in the United States, you do have to pay for the shipping. And so I feel like I'd have to want to return a lot of stuff in order for that to be worth it. And I was just kind of lazy about it, so I ended up not returning the stuff I didn't like and just donating it instead. The site has a lot of comparisons to full retail pricing, and I'm not sure where those numbers are from. It seems like they just want to make you think you're getting a deal because I haven't seen these exact items on other sites for the so-called full price. Another thing that really bummed me out was that they have this deal where you get 40% off your first order. But it doesn't mean that you're getting 40% off what's in your cart. It's 40% off the quote full retail of the items, which nothing really is listed on their site as full priced. So when I applied the coupon code for the 40% off, it knocked about $5 or $6 off my cart rather than the big dramatic number I was kind of expecting. So I think doing all of your shopping from websites like this is probably not the best idea because the quality of the items and how good they actually look on you seems sort of hit or miss. But I do like that it lets you try sort of new or trendy items that you wouldn't normally buy for $20 or $30, but you would buy for $10 or $15. Check out my blog post about this haul to read a little bit more about every item and my overall thoughts about this website. Thank you so much for watching. If you're looking for me, you can find me at any of the social media handles that you'll see on the end screen or down below in the info box. Or as always, you can find me at brokeforbeauty.com. Thanks again for spending time with me. I hope you enjoyed this haul, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!